Welcome back to Swoley Cannoli, where we're all about playing games and getting gains. On today's episode of Joystick Judgment, we're talking about SUPERHOT VR, developed by the SUPERHOT team, released in 2017. We're going to rate this game on a scale of 1 through 10 based on the music, story, visuals, gameplay, and length, where each area can score a maximum of 2 points. So let's jump right into it with the music first. Now, I want you to close your eyes, take a listen, and tell me what you see. I see a wanted man being hunted down by a gang of assassins whose only major obstacle slowing them down is the fact that their target can slow down time at will. And that's pretty much what you get in SUPERHOT VR. Although there's almost no music here, the sound design is pretty nice. You ever see that one scene in The Matrix of Neo dodging bullets? Well, they took that scene and stretched it out into a whole video game. The sound of bullets slipping right past your head as you dodge them last second, the satisfying noise those same bullets make if you want to aura farm and slice them in half, or the thunderous shatter of your enemies' crystal bodies as you uppercut them to steal their weapons. Time stands still when you do, so you get to have a moment of silence before delivering the fatal blow. I do wish there was more variety in what you got to hear, as I think that there are more things that could have been added in the environment that would have sounded really cool in slow motion. I give this section a 1.5 out of 2. On to the story. Sadly, there's not much story here to talk about, but I guess there could be an implied one. Maybe since you're defeating these enemies in VR simulations, it's you who is the assassin, and this could be how you train before a mission. There's not much to work with here, but it is better than nothing. I'm going to give this section a 0.5 out of 2. On to the visuals. The visuals here are pretty iconic, and if you're new to VR, you will have appreciation for how much the enemies stand out. Despite this, you will have some that can still sneak up on you. I remember the first time playing a demo of this game and killing my first enemy and seeing their body break apart into 100 tiny rubies. It definitely makes you feel powerful every time you land a punch. Seeing bullets coming right towards you from multiple guns can be really intimidating, so it's nice that you can manipulate time and turn the tables. You'll have a constant sense of transitioning from being the hunted to the hunter. The excitement you'll feel when you slay a foe, and then you see the gun that they were gonna use to headshot you fall in slow motion out of their hands and into yours is unmatched. Some might say that the plain white backgrounds here are boring, but I feel like the contrast gives a nice aesthetic and helps newcomers to VR stay focused on their objective. I give this section a 2 out of 2. On to the gameplay. Out of all areas, I think the gameplay shines the most in this title. Its main selling point of slow-mo combat feels great, and even with this superpower, some levels will still feel challenging as you'll need to manage your inventory since you don't have infinite bullets or throwable objects. Each scene will kind of feel like a puzzle to solve, and you have to decide how and in which order you're going to take out these stained glass goons. Throwing hands, smashing hammers into skulls, throwing shuriken like you was raised in the Hidden Leaf Village, wielding dual pistols, or taking out multiple threats with the shotty. Whatever you choose, it's sure to be a good time. Just make sure you have a big playable area so you don't punch your bedroom wall like I did. I give this section a 2 out of 2. On to the length. I definitely wish this game was longer and expanded on this concept a bit more, but I did really like the sessions I spent in this world. It took me about 3 hours to finish this game, but I would have willingly sunk in many more hours if the weapon variety kept giving me more freedom. I give this section a 0.5 out of 2. 3 games I'd say are similar to SUPERHOT VR would be Action Hero, Pistol Whip, and Vendetta Forever, and of course the other 2 games in the series. So to wrap this up, SUPERHOT VR feels like a great game for introducing newbies to virtual reality. It's not too immersive to where it's overwhelming, but it does let you live out your Matrix fantasies, and it's tough enough to where it'll probably take you more than one session to roll credits on. It lacks in some areas, but ultimately it's a fun experience despite being a short one. I'm gonna give this game a 6 out of 10. If you want to try out SUPERHOT VR for yourself, you can find it on a few different VR platforms, but it usually goes on sale on Steam for around $10. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Like the video and subscribe if you want to see more game reviews, and to those that have played this game, did you hate it? Did you love it? Comment below what exercise you did today and let me know which game I should review next. This is your host Zach, signing off.